People who use XRP are encouraged to return to the crypto channel whenever they deem it appropriate. As always, I am grateful to you all. Since there are a lot of intriguing things happening right now, let us quickly check out what is going on with XRP today. Do not wait any longer. Let us do this as soon as possible. Stay put until the very finish. Why should we wait? Subscribe right away if you haven't done so previously. If you want to become a member of the crypto team, click the red subscribe button. But let's take a more general look, gentlemen. It does have a very nice appearance. There is a great deal of excitement in the cryptocurrency markets at the moment. In passing, I should mention that the fact that you are able to look at it once a week is not really a secret. In conclusion, I would like to inform you that the value of XRP has increased by 1.6% in USD and by 1.9% in Bitcoin. The value of the market is rising closer and closer to $140 billion. And every 24 hours, there are exchanges that are worth a staggering $6 billion. As is customary, however, before we proceed any farther, to let you aware, nothing that is shown on this channel is intended to be taken as advice for running a business. Before you put any money into cryptocurrency, you should always perform your own research, just like you would with any other investment. The $10 trillion asset manager BlackRock is scheduled to meet with the SEC Crypto Task Force to discuss staking, options tokenization, and the regulations that govern the approval of exchange-traded funds, ETFs. Moreover, we are going to look at, upon BlackRock's arrival, they immediately begin making requests for a wide variety of financial assets. In my opinion, it will take place. People are aware that it is not limited to Bitcoin and Ethereum. I have no doubt that they are interested in a share of the activity, as they are aware that it is other digital assets in addition. I believe that this is the point at which things begin to take a more serious turn when companies such as Fidelity and BlackRock become involved. Further, I am of the opinion that it will occur in the near future. There has been discussion on the channel over this topic for some time now. In addition, I am of the opinion that the likelihood of it happening is increasing. Continuing on, the president of Switzerland has stated that trade negotiations between the United States of America and China are currently taking place in Switzerland. It goes without saying that this will be a very intriguing topic to discuss if there is some kind of agreement from one of the largest countries in the world. There is no one who wants that to occur because tariffs are undesirable. In addition, it is true that it will be a positive development if these two nations collaborate in order to find a solution, exciting to the extreme degree. Have a look at this for a moment. Let's also sort of circle back around to this topic. It's important to keep in mind that Donald Trump stated just 2 days ago, which had a significant impact on the cryptocurrency markets, that the current moment is the ideal time to purchase equities. Would he be aware that there is a potential scenario in which a transaction could take place to the extent that they do arrive at some form of comprehension? For those of you who've been following my channel, you may have seen that I have been discussing the importance of finding a solution to the tariff issue. Do they also have that knowledge? Mainly due to the fact that I believe the market will react favorably if and when that occurs. The global co-head of policy at Ripple, Lauren Ripple, discusses in under 1 minute the reasons why it is essential to collaborate with regulators and policymakers in Washington, D.C., as well as in other parts of the world, in order to construct an environment that is both responsible and intelligent for the development of cryptocurrency innovation. It is taking place at this same moment, when Ripple is the most significant thing. What is your recollection of how they initiated RLUSD? They have been attempting to increase the number of people who utilize cryptocurrency and have been seeking regulatory approval. In addition to this, they pay attention to compliance because they are aware of how significant it represents. I believe that this will be of great use to them in the not-too-distant future. The situation is as simple as that. In the context of large corporations investing, Goldman Sachs said that it had $1.65 billion in spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds. Let us take a short trip back in time. When it comes to Bitcoin in the past, large corporations such as Goldman Sachs and others were not interested in learning about this kind of product. Today, they have reached an all-time high. It is important that you keep this one in mind because it is pretty fantastic. Additionally, Chad has stated, those new BlackRock crypto ETFs are coming, and I wholeheartedly concur with him on this point. For a considerable amount of time, I've been making jokes about something on my channel. It is something that we have been speculating about, and I believe that we are coming closer and closer to it. Give the Simply Sticks health business plan a look and see what you think. XRP will be utilized in this manner by a Florida pharmacy distributor known as Simply Sticks. The company has recently revealed a new intention to become one of the first public healthcare organizations to do so. The strategy calls for the utilization of XRP as both a reserve currency for banks and a real-time payment infrastructure. In addition, this is beginning to become the norm, as Bitcoin is being held by a wide variety of organizations, including Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs. You should also take into consideration the fact that this will also occur when XRP becomes live. Now, let's discuss about the cost of the item. What we are going to talk about is going to be that. Please provide us with an update on the current situation about the price and what we can anticipate. If you take a look at the power that is present, you will notice that it has been exerting a great deal of force. It's a very encouraging symbol. A decrease from 65.5% to 63.4% was observed. It appears that the price will decrease by approximately 2%, although the price of Bitcoin has remained relatively unchanged. If you are familiar with the concept of dominance and how it applies to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, then you won't be surprised to learn that the cryptocurrency markets are experiencing a significant amount of growth. But give XRP a look for yourself. XRP has stolen away from us. It currently costs $2.45. Due to the fact that they are so powerful, we are attempting levels that we have not seen since the 26th of March. And as I have already mentioned, important level to keep an eye on is 23.6, as I have mentioned to you all hundreds of times in the past. In addition, the fact that we were able to overcome this significant obstacle indicates that it is now providing us with support. Because we have now burst out of our confinement, this wick was all that was required of us. As a result, I anticipate that it will start moving toward the 23.6 and fill up that WIC. Taking into consideration the number of hours, it is clear that we were able to achieve a profit of slightly less than $2.42. We are currently receiving assistance from the very same group. I am having a great time with what I am seeing here. I am grateful for all of your assistance. What are your predictions regarding the future of XRP? What are your predictions for the future of the price of XRP? What are your predictions for the future? At the end of the year 2025, what do you believe the value of XRP will be? Kindly let me know in the comments section above. You guys are wonderful. It is important for you to know that I have observed the amount of affection that you two have for one another. Remember to continue to show your support, and rest assured that your buddy CryptoZX has you covered with these daily reports. You are all loved by me. Have a wonderful day.